Hi, I'm Donna Stanley with Endless Mountain Labradors, and I want to talk a little bit about what are the best treats you can feed your dogs. One of the worst treats, first of all, is anything on the grocery store shelf. Anything there, I gotta tell you, I've looked at all of them. There is nothing healthy that I've seen in them, and even if there are some healthy ingredients, I've seen so much dyes, preservatives. There's one ingredient that's in a lot of those. It's actually the second cousin to antifreeze. Every single dog that I've ever seen with treats that are fed to him from the grocery store are usually overweight or they have skin or coat issues. And I've been talking to people about this for 30 years. So what I really discovered right away is, and I have ordered treats that were freeze-dried and different things like that from different distributors in the past that I've used for treats, and I paid so much money for them. And then I found that Life's Abundance has treats and they're all under $10, and you wouldn't believe what you get for that. So I'm going to show those to you today. The only treat that they have that's over $10 is the Bully Sticks, and I think it's 12 something. So I'm going to show you my favorite ones. First of all, this is one that I used to actually buy from a distributor in the Northeast, and it was very expensive. It was one of their most expensive products, and it's actually beef lung. And one of the things that our dogs need in their diet is organ meat. And if you read or listen to any of my videos about raw diet for your dog, or ancestral diet, or paleo diet, or raw feeding, organ meats is one of the really important ingredients. And so these are actually freeze-dried, and what I love about them is it's like giving your dog a steak, really. I mean, if you eat liver, which I don't, some people do, this really, if you can see, it looks like a steak. And it feels kind of like, it's light, like styrofoam, and they just crunch it up like a treat. There are, I think, 15 or 16 in here that I counted. I think that's amazing for the price. And so sometimes you can just break it up. They break really easily, I think. At least my dog breaks it easily. So you can actually break it up if you're doing training or something like that into small pieces and make that last longer. It's not something you want to feed out the whole one every day or anything like that. The other one that I love, if you're going to give your dog a treat, I feel like it should be a healthy purpose to the treat, not just to feed them something that's going to fill their stomach. And you don't want to put a lot of extra calories and fat into it and stuff like that. So I love the idea of complementing whatever your diet is with your dog with something that has what's called a really high ORAC value, which is how they measure antioxidants. And this is one of the best I've ever found. It's a grain-free turkey and berry treat from Life's Abundance. Again, it's under $10. I like it also because it has turkey liver, pumpkin, which is great for dogs. If your dog ever has experienced diarrhea or anything like that, it really soothes the GI system. Has molasses in it as a sweetener. Cranberries, raspberries, blueberries, and the reason that's in there is because berries have the highest ORAC value, so there's lots in here. So I have used this as a training treat as well because it's really easy. You know, when you're training, you need a lot of tiny little pieces. So I get like 8 or 9 pieces out of that one little treat. And that's what it looks like. My other favorite is the Bully Sticks because I love my dogs to have something to chew on, and if I don't have like the raw bones, like the marrow bones, which you'd only want to do every so often and not a lot right away because number one, it's really high in protein. If your dog's not used to that, they may get diarrhea, and also they need to do it slowly over time so that they kind of get like a callousy texture to their lips, so because they can well, if it's cooked, obviously you're not going to feed it to them, but it can kind of give them a little cut if they're not used to it. But I find that most of the marrow bones are pretty safe and they're good. If you are one that feed rawhide, I would say stop right away. If you knew what's on there and how they bleach it with chlorine and spray dyes on it and all kinds of stuff, just don't go there. And they a lot of times will stain your carpet and stuff. So I give my dogs this, and I've tested it with one of my Labradors, and she's about 80 pounds. You know Labradors that can chew stuff. I mean, any chew that I test on a Labrador is really good if it's durable, and that is how the Bully Sticks are. And These are also from free-range grass-fed buffalo as well, so you can feel good about the source of where the meats are coming from the treats that Life's Abundance has. Any of the other ingredients are sourced from the U.S. And this lasts about 2 to 3 hours for Amy, who was the first one to try these with me. So as you can see, she liked them a lot because we've only got one left, so we got to order more. There are a lot of treats from Life's Abundance, and if you'd like to see more of them, if you want to go to emlabradors.com, that's like E like in endless, M like in mountain, labradors.com. Click on the health and nutrition button in the drop down, you'll see Life's Abundance. Just click on that, it'll go, there'll be a place you can go right to the website, and then just go under products, dogs, there'll be treats, and their treats that are on the website, as well as the supplements, are for both canine and feline. So these are ones that you can also use for feline as well. So if you have any questions, you can contact us at labbylover, LABBYLOV, as in Victor, ER, 777 at iCloud.com if you have any questions about the treats. Otherwise, I hope this has been very informative to you, and have a great day.